So as a baby, Calvin was very bright. We would have to cover things up when we did them because if he saw us do it, he would be able to figure it out. He was so mechanically minded, and you could tell he was just going places. And then in July of 2017, his dad passed away in a motorcycle accident, and Calvin was 4.5. His dad was 26. And Calvin was supposed to start preschool in a month's time. And there's no textbook on how you deal with something like that, there's no user manual for a child anyway, and then there's no user manual or troubleshooting section for a child who's experienced some sort of trauma like that. And so I wasn't sure if I should put him into preschool or not. I did, and he just really struggled. It seemed like he had just stopped. And he went into kindergarten, really struggled. It was all emotional, no academic progress whatsoever. He went into first grade, really struggled. At this point, we were dealing with some bullying issues too because he was so emotional and the kids just didn't understand. And then we made the decision to hold him back in first grade. We started a new school, and I was listening to the radio one day and I heard about LearningRx, and I called. And so that's where we are.
Then why did you decide to enroll Calvin at LearningRx?
Since his dad died, my whole life has just been about making sure Calvin was okay. Yeah. And so if it's been recommended to us, we did it. We did play therapy, we did occupational therapy, we did some talk therapy, we went to Fraser and had him evaluated. We did cognitive-based trauma therapy. If it has been recommended, we did it without regard for time, money, whatever would help Calvin. It was just I just wanted to help him. And so we evaluated him here, and it seemed like maybe this was something different. And so we tried it, and it's been great.
So then what was the experience that Calvin had while coming to LearningRx?
So Calvin was definitely hesitant in the beginning. He wasn't sure that he wanted to take time out of his busy schedule to come here every day. He came here 4 times a week for 75 minutes a day, which is a lot. And he, from day one, really, I think, embraced it, really worked hard. Calvin is very high stress, very high energy. He had anxiety for testing and for pushing and being timed. And so I knew this would be difficult for him, but she said, nope, I got it. And the few times that I observed, I was just so impressed with the way that she got him. And he worked so hard, and the things that he was doing, I was so impressed. And we almost immediately started seeing results at home, but they started coming in the test scores too.
Like, what did you see in test scores and school performance?
Yeah, so in school, he tested like in the single digits nationally when they did the test scores in the beginning of the school year. And so that was really disappointing, not surprising, but it's hard as a parent to see those test scores be so low. And this spring, they redid the test scores, and he ended up being in the 66th percentile in math, and in reading he's gone up a ton as well. He's reading us books. He read the word congratulations the other day, which was just amazing. So there have been amazing strides taken by this little guy.
What would you tell other people who are considering bringing their child to LearningRx?
I would tell people to do it. In short, I would just say do it. Anything you can do to help your child be successful in life, and the earlier the better. I wish we had done this earlier. I don't know how much earlier we could have done it, but I just wish we had figured this out earlier.
How do you think Calvin's life will be different now because of coming to LearningRx?
Well, I already see that he has so much more confidence, and he's just so much more at ease. Some of that anxiety has just melted away. He's a different kid. And one of the things, it isn't just LearningRx that's done this. We partnered together. So we worked with him as parents. We got the school involved. And so it's really been kind of a team effort. But without LearningRx, I just don't know where he'd be. I just see him as being on the right path where we couldn't find that path before. His teacher is so patient. And so we've been really blessed with this wonderful teacher and this amazing school. He's tried several things, but he's noticed that Calvin has just become so much more at ease in his skin. He is more willing to try things. Of course, those test scores have improved. But Calvin is just more of a scholar, and he's excited about learning, and he's asking questions, and he's focused on what he's doing and willing to really give it his best effort.